Hey there, everyone. Joseph here. In a world saturated with information, it's easy to skim the surface of complex issues. But today, we're going deep, diving into a topic that demands our attention and empathy: PTSD, post-traumatic stress disorder. It's not just a collection of symptoms, it's a lived experience that profoundly impacts individuals and ripples outward, affecting families and communities. So, let's push past the noise and really understand PTSD, its signs, its impact, and most importantly, how we can offer support. PTSD, or post-traumatic stress disorder, isn't just feeling a bit shaken after a scary event. It's a serious mental health condition triggered by experiencing or witnessing a traumatic event. Think a car accident, military combat, violence, or natural disaster. But here's the thing about trauma: it's not a monolith. What might deeply affect one person may not faze another, and that's okay. We all process experiences differently, and there's no right or wrong way to react to trauma. What matters is understanding that PTSD can manifest in various ways, affecting people's thoughts, emotions, and behaviors long after the initial event. Imagine this: you're walking down the street and a car backfires. For someone with PTSD, that sudden loud noise might be a trigger, a sound, sight, smell, or even a thought that brings back vivid memories of the trauma. It's like their brain hits the rewind button, transporting them back to that moment of fear and helplessness. These triggers can lead to a range of symptoms: intrusive memories or flashbacks that feel incredibly real, nightmares that jolt you awake, feeling constantly on edge or jumpy, avoiding places or situations that remind you of the trauma. It's a vicious cycle that can be incredibly isolating and debilitating. Now, you might be thinking, okay, these symptoms sound tough, but can't people just get over it? And that's the thing about mental health: it's not as simple as just getting over it. Untreated PTSD can cast a long shadow. It can lead to chronic anxiety and depression, make it difficult to hold a job or maintain relationships, and even increase the risk of substance abuse as individuals try to cope with the overwhelming emotional pain. Imagine feeling like you're constantly carrying a weight on your shoulders, a weight that no one else can see but feels incredibly heavy. That's the burden of untreated PTSD, and it's crucial to remember that seeking help is not a sign of weakness, but a sign of immense strength. Chapter 4: Finding Your Path, Treatment Options for PTSD. The good news is that PTSD is treatable, and there's no one-size-fits-all approach. It's about finding what works best for each individual. Therapy, often in the form of cognitive behavioral therapy, or CBT, or eye movement desensitization and reprocessing, also known as EMDR, can help individuals process the trauma, challenge negative thought patterns, and develop coping mechanisms. Medications can also play a role in managing symptoms like anxiety and depression, providing relief and creating space for healing. And don't underestimate the power of alternative approaches like yoga, meditation, or art therapy. Chapter 5: You Are Not Alone, Resources and Support Systems. One of the most isolating aspects of PTSD is the feeling of being alone in your struggle. But here's the truth: you're not alone. There's a vast network of resources and support systems available for individuals with PTSD and their loved ones. Support groups offer a safe and understanding space to connect with others who truly get it, sharing experiences and offering encouragement. Hotlines provide immediate support in times of crisis, and online communities can be a lifeline for those who might not have access to in-person resources. Chapter 6: How to Support a Loved One with PTSD. Now, if you know someone with PTSD, you might be wondering how to best support them. And honestly, sometimes the most powerful thing you can offer is your presence. Be patient, listen without judgment, and let them know you're there for them no matter what. Educate yourself about PTSD, understand their triggers, and respect their boundaries. Encourage them to seek professional help and be there to support them throughout their journey. Remember, healing is not linear and there will be ups and downs, but your unwavering support can make all the difference. Chapter 7: Your Mental Health Matters, A Call to Action. So here's the bottom line: PTSD is a serious condition, but it doesn't have to define a person's life. If you're struggling, please reach out for help. Talk to a therapist, a doctor, a trusted friend or family member. There's no shame in seeking support. In fact, it's a sign of incredible strength and a commitment to your well-being. And if you know someone who might be struggling, be the person who reaches out a hand, offers a listening ear, and reminds them that they are not alone. Chapter 8: The Future of PTSD Support AI Companions. As technology continues to evolve, so too do the ways we can support mental health. AI companions are emerging as valuable tools for individuals with PTSD. These aren't just robots, they're AI-powered apps and programs designed to provide companionship, monitor symptoms, and even offer coping mechanisms in real time. Imagine an app that learns your triggers and provides calming techniques when you need them most, or a virtual companion that helps you track your progress and celebrate your victories. Our outro: hope and healing. You are not alone. Thank you for watching. Remember, seeking help is a sign of strength, not weakness. If you or someone you know is struggling with PTSD, don't hesitate to reach out for support. Together, we can make a difference. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more valuable content.